Okay. Right. My apologies, people. Unfortunately, the internet gremlins deemed that this fanfiction was too unworthy for your perusal, so we shall try and continue on. So, do let me know about what goes on. Okay. After dinner, Deadpool talked to Pinkie Pie. Pinkie Pie? Please call me Pinkie. Um, do you want to go out? Yes. I know. What? Sure, I'll go out with you. Just let me pack up. As she left, Deadpool said, Yes, yes, yes! I'm going with the beautiful pony! Oh God, said Twilight. I love Deadpool and Pinkie Pie as my favorite pony, and after the Dimensions movie, I will make a movie out of this. Oh, and find out if Pinkie loves Deadpool. What? Screamed Rainbow Dash. You're going with Deadpool? Yes, he's funny and cool, Pinkie said. Well, if that's what you think, then okay, said Applejack. But Deadpool, he's, Twilight started to say. Cool, and he's nice and not scared to show his feelings, said Pinkie Pie. Soon Deadpool came in with a shotgun, shooting the birds and saying, Die, birds, die! Don't kill them, said Fluttershy, chasing after Deadpool. Don't worry, I'll be fine, said Pinkie Pie as she picked up her bag and left the door with Deadpool behind her doing the moonwalk. I don't trust him, said Twilight as she followed him out the door. Okay, here's my place, Deadpool said. Let me show you to your room. When did you become Mr. Nice Guy? Said a voice in Deadpool's head. Yeah, when did you? Said another voice. Shut up, you Deadpool. Pinkie said. Oh, not you, Deadpool said, sorry like. That's okay, Pinkie said, but we can have a party. Good idea, Deadpool said with a smile. I will get food, music, and games at the store. If they have any, said a voice. Yeah, if they have any, said the other voice. Don't make me come in there, yelled Deadpool. Okay, I'll get started, said Pinkie Pie as she left the room. At the store, Deadpool got the food and met somebody in the way. Do you want some help? Asked Rainbow Dash. Sure, said Deadpool. If we want some help, said the voice in his head. Deadpool growled. On the way to Deadpool's rainbow, asked Deadpool some things. We just starting a party to have fun, said Deadpool. When they got to the house, Pinkie got everything ready for the party. Balloons, cakes, and party hats. Well, let's get ready, Pinkie said. And the ponies are coming. Then tons of ponies came in the house. Okay, let's get this party started, and said Pinkie as she pressed a button on the radio. So what do you think? Cool? Funny? Well, funny, somewhat. Here's the third chapter of the story. The movie is coming soon. Hope you like it. The party was very rowdy and ended at 2 o'clock. Deadpool woke up and saw Pinkie. He turned around and saw an alicorn waiting down on a notepad. Gah! Yelled Deadpool as he fell off the bed. What the heck are you doing here? Were you spying on us? No, said Twilight, waving her hooves. Good, because I kill spies, said Deadpool in a deep voice. Well, since you're here, let's have breakfast. Pinkie woke up as she smelled the jump out of bed and ran to the smell. Yum, said Pinkie, holding a knife and fork. Are you sure that I should go away? Deadpool is cool, said Pinkie. He's a killer, said Twilight. Maybe he is, but maybe the only kills the bad people, Pinkie said. Then Deadpool came running with his sword, and Pinkie and Twilight screaming. Ah! Twilight said as she ducked. But then Deadpool stopped and held out his sword at a plate with pancakes. Really, just to cut up pancakes, Twilight said as she picked up a knife and started to cut up the pancake, but it didn't seem to cut up. Then Deadpool took out his sword and aimed it at the plate, and it cut the pancake into 2 parts. I am going to leave now, said Twilight as she walked out the door, and then she pulled out a tablet to see what they were saying with video feed. Deadpool said Pinkie. Yes, he said. Will you be my date for the gala? Asked Pinkie. Yes, said Deadpool. Good, then it's a date, Pinkie said as she walked out the door and saw Twilight whistling like she saw nothing. I must stop this, said Twilight, then her smile turned devilish. I know what will. Deadpool was very happy that he was going to the gala. With the moment that Deadpool saw her, he was in love with her. Hope she dumps you, said a voice in Deadpool's head. Hope she does, said another voice. Shut the heck up, voices, you Deadpool. He had gotten a suit from the clothes store. and was fitting in the suit with red and black tucks because he liked waited outside for the door was open and we saw a pink dress with white stripes and candy corn on the sides. Wow. You look nice, said Deadpool. Thanks, said Pinky. Give her the roses, said a voice. Oh, right, Deadpool said as he gave her the flowers. Here, these are for you. Thanks, said Pinky as she grabbed the flowers and put it in a vase. Hey, this rose looks good in your hair, Deadpool said as he grabbed the rose and he put it in a soft hair of Pinky. Let's go, said Pinky as she walked out the door. Wait, you want me to go inside a robot and attack Deadpool and Pinkie Pie at the gala, said Spike. Yup, said Twilight, but I will be controlling it from here, and you will say these lines that I wrote. Okay, I guess, said Spike. Then Twilight pressed a button and a light flashed and then a big metal figure stood up and it was like a dragon, but it was bigger. Twilight chuckled evilly. Spike was scared and was thinking that this was a bad idea. At the gala, Pinky and Deadpool was having a good time. Ooh, let's dance, Daddy Weedy, said Pinky as he was holding his hand pulling until the dance music started, and they started dancing. Wow, you're a very good dancer, said Pinky. Well, I guess I am. I thought of this moment in my dream, said Deadpool. Sing to the way, Ariana Grande, and I must apologize, but I don't really know that song, but it goes like, I love the way you make me feel. I love it. I love it. I love the way you make me feel. I love it. I love it. I love the way you make me feel, and so forth. And it just seems to go on like that. But essentially, it's just Ariana Grande's song. Unfortunately, I do not know that tune. The song ended and Deadpool pulled Pinky closer to him and rolled up his red mask and kissed her. Oh no, said Twilight as she was looking outside of the window. Spike, turn on the Dragon Bot. Okay, said Spike as he pressed a button and a crash came out loud. Pinky and Deadpool stopped kissing to see what was the noise. Tons of ponies saw a big dragon robot. It looked like it was made out of iron and over 50 feet tall. Don't worry, maybe the robot came to kill someone, whispered Deadpool. Then the robot shot a laser at Deadpool's feet. Or maybe it came to kill you, said Pinky. Pinky and Deadpool ran over a table and hid under it, but the robot followed and blasted everything in its path. I should shoot it, said Deadpool, taking out his guns and shot it at the head. But the robot shot a laser at Deadpool, causing him to fly across the room. Deadpool! Shouted Pinky. Then she looked back at the robot and yelled, How dare you! And she got one of Deadpool's sticky bombs and sticked it on the robot's leg and it had exploded. The robot fell to the ground and turned off. Don't mess with my cult friend, yelled Pinky. I am a boy, Deadpool said. Now let's see who this robot really is, Pinky said. Pinky twisted the robot's head and popped it off. When a shadowy figure came up, the guy was a purple scale dragon with green spikes. Spike? The main six said in unison. That's it, you're going to prison for a long time, said a guard as he took Spike's hands and put cuffs on them and walked away. Man, Spike is in jail? That's weird, said Twilight, who just came in. Pinky and Deadpool went home after the gala. Tonight was cool, thanks Deadpool, said Pinky, then she went into Sugar Cube Corner. Well, tonight sucked, said a voice. Yup, said another voice. Shut up, voices, you Deadpool. Right, now don't mind me, viewers. I'm just going to quickly put on Twitter the news. After some technical issues, we are back with live fanfics of Deadpool. Come join us. Okay. Here we go. And now we shall get on with Chapter 4. After the last story, hope you like this one. Pinky was sleeping softly and quiet, and honk! Boomed a loud noise. Pinky woke up out of her bed when she heard the noise. What the crap was that? Asked Pinky. Well, that was an air horn, answered Deadpool. Happy birthday! Thanks, Deadpool, you remembered, said Pinky, hugging him. Deadpool hugged back. Come on, I have some fun things planned, said Deadpool. Okay, Pinky said as she went out of the bed and followed Deadpool. So, Pinky, do you like being my friend? Yes, I like being your friend, Daddy. Daddy? Yeah, I kind of like it. You do? Yeah. Oh, we're here. Pinky and Deadpool stopped at Sweet Apple Acres. Okay, Daddy, what are we doing here? Well, we can find a clue to get to your party, said Deadpool. Okay, Pinky said. Pinky and Deadpool looked around the farm and Pinky found a paper with a riddle. The next clue that you seek is in the place you sleep. Pinky read the card. In the place that I sleep? Pinky thinked. My house! Oh no! I left Pinky's present at home, said Deadpool. Hey, Pinky, I need to get something. Okay. I'll be right back. Deadpool left the farm and went to his house. Then he opened the door and heard a noise. Surprise! Deadpool looked up and saw tons of ponies in his house. Ignore him, it's just Deadpool, said Twilight. Yeah, guys, it is only me, said Deadpool. Deadpool went to Rainbow Dash. Why didn't you tell me that the party is going to be in my house? Asked Deadpool. Because you will tell us, said Rainbow Dash. Then Pinky walked in. Hey, Daddy, you dropped your gun, said Pinky. Surprise? Said Discord. Surprise! Twilight was mad. We wasted the good surprise on you, said Twilight. All right, said Deadpool. Twilight went into a room and slammed the door. Well, she's mad, said Deadpool. Pinky was talking to Fluttershy at a table. So, you and Deadpool kissed? Asked Fluttershy. Yeah, said Pinky. It was nice. It was? Yeah, you know I think he's having a crush on me. Well, I am happy for you, Pinky. Meanwhile, Deadpool and Discord were playing golf. So, when you kissed Pinky at the gala, did you like it? Asked Discord. Yeah, she tasted like candy, said Deadpool. Well, you two will be happy with each other. Pinky and Deadpool talked to each other in the bathroom. Oh, goodness. You know, Deadpool, you're kind of cute, said Pinky. But I am not cute under this mask. It's not a very often cute face, said Deadpool as he took off his mask and shows a scared face. Pinky did not seem scared of Deadpool's face. Deadpool, you're beautiful in your own way. Really? Thanks. Deadpool put on back his mask and holded Pinky's hoof to the balcony of the house. As they were about to kiss, a purple beam shot Pinky off the balcony. She landed with a crash. Deadpool ran down along with Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash. Oh my god, somebody call an ambulance, shouted Deadpool. An ambulance came and picked up Pinky's body and went off. Deadpool and the rest of the main six went to the hospital to see Pinky. One of the doctors came out. Is she going to be okay? Asked Deadpool. Well, she is now in a coma for falling and hitting her head and she lost blood. We were able to stop the bleeding, but we need one of you ponies to transfer your blood into Pinky, said the doctor. Well, I would do anything for Pinky. Let's do this. Chapter 5. Deadpool and the ponies came out after the transplant. Well, that hurt, said Rainbow Dash. But Pinky will be alive. That is what matters, said Deadpool. You're right. We just have to wait for the best, said Rainbow Dash. The 5 ponies and man walked out of the Ponyville Hospital. Pinky's dream and point of view. I stood over nothing, and the place around me was nothing but wasn't falling. Am I dead? I asked myself, but wasn't in heaven or the other place. It looks like space. A shadowy figure when it walked to me. It was a pony in a black robe holding a blade stick. I am death, said the shadowy figure. Well, then my name is Pinky Death, and wait, you're the ghost pony who kills them when they get killed. I got to my knees. Please give me another chance. I have so much to live for. I begin to cry. I'm not here to kill you, Pinky, said Death. You are in limbo, a dimensional place. You are facing a near-death experience in your mind. Your off friends and the Deadpool guy you call a boyfriend put some blood in you, and his healing factor is helping. Wait, how do you know about Deadpool? I asked the black-robed pony. I met him in his near-death experiences, but I can't kill him, and he is way past his death date, said Death. The world around us started to fade into a light. What is happening? I asked Death. You are starting to wake up. We'll see you in a death experience, said Death as he waved his hoof at me. Back at the Ponyville Hospital. Pinky woke up in a flash. She was in a hospital bed with blue robes. Cool. Deadpool was crying on his couch about Pinky. Come on, Wilson, stop crying, said a voice. No, I love her, and I will not give up, said Deadpool. Well, we like Pinky too, and we will not let her die, said another voice. Deadpool sniffed. Thanks, guys. How are we talking to, Daddy? Asked Pinky, who came in a room. Pinky! Yelled Deadpool as he jumped to her and gave her a big hug. I saw you die. Nope, but I did hear a near-death thing and I met Death. He told me I had a feeling factor just like you. Cool. You will live forever and never get hurt. Unknown to them, Twilight was watching and came up with a plan, but it will take 5 months. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a thrilling conclusion, wasn't it, viewers? I did not expect it to go into that situation. But it is nice to know that a pony and a psychopathic, sociopathic, schizophrenic superhero can find love. But that was very sweet. Please, everybody, please make sure to tell everybody that the stream is working just fine and that we are able to continue as per normal. Anyway, let's move on to number 2. This one is entitled Monster Zucchini and is by Thanks I'll Pass. The caption simply reads, Blame Becca. And this one is a Spider-Man Deadpool crossover. And believe me, this is not the last one. Peter was staring at the vegetable from across the kitchen with his arms crossed, a deep confused frown furrowing his eyebrows. That was a really big zucchini. According to the note attached to it, Aunt May decided he wasn't eating enough veggies and that a massive zucchini would be the perfect solution. Peter didn't like it at all. He would be having zucchini everything for a week. He'd probably be so sick of green he'd puke up upon seeing his villains. Why did most of his villains have green outfits? Why? He had to get rid of it. Oh god, that was a giant zucchini on his table and it looked like it could crush his limbs. How was this his life? He was starting to really panic when his cell phone rang. Wait, thank god, he'd know what to do. PD, talk to me. I am so bored. I let these guys capture me and lock me up in a dock, and I set up a trap. And now I'm waiting for them to come back, but they're not coming back. Can you imagine the nerve? They totally forgot about me. I'm gonna make them regret ever being born. You understand this? Is not how you treat a person. You kidnap PD. Are you there? PD took a deep breath in and out through his nose, not to sigh. Now was not the time to lecture Wade about his life choices. There were more pressing matters to attend to. Wade, we have a problem. There's a humongous zucchini in my kitchen. Wade hummed, and Peter could hear a chair scrape the floor, so he probably sat down. Good. That was very professional of Wade. Zucchini, huh? A long, thick green vegetable? That's what we're dealing with here? It's bigger than my forearm, Wade. Oh. Yeah, oh. So what do I do with it? It looks like I would shatter a machete if I tried to chop it. No chopping. No sharp objects. Why? Because I say so. I'm the weapon expert here, so you listen to me and no fussing. Right, okay. Tell me what to do. Wade cleared his throat, and he told Peter to put him on speaker and put the zucchini in the sink. He stressed that Peter should report everything, from what he was doing to what he was feeling. I'm, grabbing it with my hands. Both hands. It's so thick my fingers don't link, and it's heavy. Okay. Yes, good. Okay. Peter could hear Wade shuffling. At least he was invested in the mission. Peter appreciated that. Now open the tap and clean it. Very thoroughly. Don't miss a spot. You have to tell me how you're doing this, so I'm sure you're not fucking it up. Okay. Peter opened the tap and put the vegetable under it. I'm cleaning it? That's not very descriptive. Well, what do you want me to say? I'm stroking it with my hands to spread water all over it? I'm holding that giant thing and touching it. I don't know how else to put it. I'm not a literal major, you know. Wade groaned. What now? Was Peter doing such a crappy job with cleaning a vegetable? That was just perfect. Very uplifting. What are you wearing? Wade blurted. What does that have to do with anything? A lot. Your towels suck, so I have to know what other materials you have around. Now answer the question. What? Sweatpants? T-shirt? How is this relevant? Sweatpants are perfect. Now rub the zucchini on your thighs. Slowly. Carefully. You have to dry it. Tell me how it feels. I need to know if you're applying the right pressure. Peter cocked an eyebrow. but shrugged and started wiping the vegetable on his sweatpants. Doesn't really feel like anything other than wiping a big zucchini on my pants, Wade, but it scrapes, I guess? Am I rubbing too hard? No, it's perfect. Hard is good. Yeah, okay. Now run your hand over it to see if it's dry. How does that feel? Well, it's still kind of damp. It's hard. The skin is scrappy. Kinda like your dick. Pete heard a loud clank and Wade shouted, Wade, everything okay there? Yeah, baby boy, everything is perfect. Just, I dropped a load of, guns, sorry. Are you sure it's clean? Looks pretty clean to me. You have to be sure, Peter. You should lick it. What? What? The sudden realization hit Peter like a ton of bricks. He dropped the zucchini and kicked it across the kitchen. Wait, did what I think just happened actually happen? Oops, sorry, gotta go. I think the bad guys are finally coming back. Don't do anything with that zucchini until I come home. I have plans for it. The call ended and Peter just stood there, gaping. He looked at the zucchini on his floor and shuddered. He went to the living room and came back with an armchair, held over his head. He eyed the vegetable with dismay and unceremoniously dropped the armchair on it. He needed a shower. Oh! Well, certainly got a bit, steamy there. I do apologize, viewers, but that was certainly something. But the armchair's now protected him, but let's move on to the next one. Number 3. This one is by Boy Dragon 1. And it's called Ask Deadpool Season 3. Guys, before it was deleted for no reason, I'm pesotting it again, so here we go. And go and check you at my polls to see who can be my first guest on the show, and if you do get chime chungas. And let's help with chapter 1. Let's see. Deadpool starts off. Hey guys, I'm back for more chime chungas and emoji thingies, and I have a new friend here. Say hi. Dragon says, what up guys? I'm post this on my phone until I can use my laptop, so give us your questions and I will answer them next week. Okay, bye. Chapter 2. And this is basically between Deadpool and Dragon, so the Deadpool is in bold. Hello kiddies, I'm here to answer some questions, but Scenic, no one has posted a question yet, even though it's just the first day of the season. I'll be answering Dragon's questions. Okay. How do you feel about me being the first male to make an Ask Deadpool? I'm sad because first of all, I lose some good friends and super sexy chicks who want some of the pool. Okay, well what would you do if you were a super sexy chick for 24 hours? 2 words. Booby shake. Okay, how do you feel about me being an amateur writer? I'm fine with it, as long as you don't make me scheme like a pushover or make me calm. Okay, well that's all I can do for now. And by the way, I'm doing this on my phone, so it explains the low quality. Anyway, check out my poll to see who will be our first guest for the next chapter. Until then, this is Boy Dragon 1, signing off. Chapter 3. What up, kiddies? Dragon said he had a very important question for me to answer, so let's do this. I'm doing it early because these are from Rose. What Rose? Yes, Rose. So let's just get them done before the fans demand it. Question 1. Do you sleep with the sheets tucked in or out? I don't need no damn sheets. Would you rather get attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? Bear, because I would tame in and name it Bearpool. 3. Paint gun or laser gun? Lasers! Pew pew! 4. What's your biggest pet peeve? 4. I don't know what that is, but when I do, I'll tell you. Question 5. Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some? The moon! Number 6. Best thing for breakfast? Chimichangas. Deadpool. Wow, that's a lot of questions. Okay then, let's do this. Okay then guys, that's all for now. And check out my poll to see who will be our first guest until this is Boy Dragon 1, signing off. Chapter 4. Okay guys, I have to make a form for the questions, so ask me if they're... So I'm not breaking the rules, because that's why I got deleted, son. Go there for it. Bit of a short chapter. And this is the last chapter. Hello kiddies, it is I, Deadpool, the Merc with a Mouth. I'm here too, and I have an announcement. I got my laptop working. Deadpool then says, That's right, he got it working, so now you expect a lot of longer chapters, so guys, start sending us questions. And I found out who deleted my story before. Who are they, so I can go and throw them off a cliff? Catspat31, a member of the Eliminators. Guys who go enforce the website rules. Well, you don't have to worry about it anymore, because no matter what we will do, this even if they delete your account, we'll just make another. And Cat, if you delete it again, I will get me and the Deadpool core to go and kill. Okay. Well, until you ask me some questions, I can't update, so ask some questions, bye. Until then, see you on the next chapter. And sadly, there isn't another chapter. Well, that was definitely a thing. Well, okay. We are now going on to another one. So, this one is, which one? Ah, this one. This one is a Family Guy Deadpool crossover. Hmm? Okay, Deadpool beats up Quagmire by Smokescreen2814. Deadpool hates the new Quagmire, so he goes over to his house and do what Deadpool does what he do best. Beat the crap out of him. Hey, Smoke here with another Deadpool crossover. I don't own Deadpool or Family Guy. Enjoy! Deadpool was watching Family Guy in his apartment, and so far, he was not happy. I remember when Family Guy used to be great until they turned Quagmire into an asshole, said Deadpool. True that, he's like Benson from Regular Show and J. Jonah Jameson, said Kid Deadpool. Not to mention, I wanted to hear Brian's joke and Quagmire jeered him, said Deadpool. Then his phone rings and Deadpool answers the phone. Hello, Deadpool Services. Hey Deadpool, it's me, Brian Griffin, said Brian. Brian, I haven't heard you since spring break. How are things? Deadpool asked. Well, let's see. Quagmire basically had a sex party in my car, said Brian on the phone. In a Prius? That's not a make and a woo car. Only Camaros, and those Fast and Furious cars are for banging chicks, said Deadpool. Tell you what, I'll kick his ass for free. No, you don't have to do that, Deadpool, said Brian over the phone. Actually, I remember us making a deal saying that if Quagmire banged a chick in your car, I'd take him down for free. We made a blood pact and a pinky swear. And don't worry, my healing factor got rid of my herpes, said Deadpool. Okay, you do that. Oh, and he has a cat, said Brian. I'll kill and beat the crap out of Quagmire, said Deadpool, and hanged up. Meanwhile, at Quagmire's house, Quagmire walked outside to get the mail and sees Brian exiting the house. Where's your car, Brian? Quagmire smirked. I have to get it cleaned after the party you had, said Brian. Well, it makes you feel any better. Some of it landed in your travel mug, said Quagmire. I hope you die of AIDS, said Brian and walked back in his house. Quagmire opens up the mailbox and he gets punched in the face. Ah, what the hell? Quagmire asked. Deadpool comes out of the mailbox and starts beating up Quagmire. Okay, first off, beating up a dog, not cool. You think Brian's a bad father? You're even worse. Deadpool shouted and hit Quagmire in the chest with an iron fist. What the hell are you talking about? Quagmire asked. He never sees him. You never see the million kids you have. Before I came here, I had to leave a strip club because of two things. Oh, one, they ran out of chimichangas, and two, I saw a stripper with your fucking face, said Deadpool and picked up Quagmire and threw him into the window on his house. This better be a dream, said Quagmire in pain from the beatdown. Then Deadpool walks in the house, takes out a gun, and shoots the cat. Cats suck. Note to self, dear viewers, I absolutely adore cats, so I do not condone this. Deadpool shouted and took out a crowbar. Eat your heart out, Joker. Deadpool started beating the crap out of Quagmire, and after the 14th hit, he stopped. Why are you doing this? Quagmire asked. Two reasons why. One, you hate Brian, and two, you used to be cool, said Deadpool. I am cool, Quagmire exclaimed. Nah, man, you changed. What happened to the Quagmire you used to brag about the chicky nails? Now you're a bigger douchebag than J. Jonah Jameson, Roger the Alien, Benson from Regular Show, Squidward, and the manager from getting rid of Topless Tuesday at the strip club, said Deadpool. That bastard, Quagmire shouted. I know, said Deadpool and shot Quagmire in the leg. Damn it! Quagmire exclaimed. Here's what's gonna happen. If you beat up Brian again and be a dick again, I'll return, cut your banana, and feed it to Mr. Sugums. Deadpool shouted and pointed the gun to Quagmire's face. Okay, I'll try, said Quagmire with fear. Good, Quagmire replied, and... Okay, Quagmire talked to himself? Quagmire replied, and Crab stomped Quagmire's nuts and took some money out of Quagmire's wallet in the safe. That's my strip club money, Quagmire shouted. My money now, said Deadpool. Deadpool walks towards a motorcycle and gives Quagmire the finger, and drives off. Stewie and Brian just have witnessed the bathroom. You and Deadpool went to spring break? Stewie asked. Yeah, I broke up with this one girl and we went spring break. It was wild and crazy, said Brian. Oh, I'm guessing you two were drunk and made a deal, so Stewie asked. Actually, I can't get drunk, said Deadpool and drove off. Well, let's just hope his movie doesn't suck, said Stewie. Well, yeah, he would go on a shooting spree, said Brian. Okay, Family Guy fans, I like the quad Quagmire better. The new Quagmire sucks. He's like J. Jonah Jameson and Benson from regular show. When someone doesn't know anything about personal life, he takes it as an insult. If I were Family Guy, I would keep Quagmire the same and have Brian stand up for himself. Please review, and stay frosty. Deadpool. Plus, my movie's never gonna suck. And judging from reviews, apparently it's not going to suck. Right, on to the next one. This one is yet another My Little Pony fanfiction. This one a little shorter this time, and it again involves Pinkie Pie. This one by Big Boom 550. Deadpool and his pony. I don't even... Alright, this was created out of sheer boredom. Deadpool and Pinkie. I apologize. One shot. Deadpool, the world-famous bounty hunter and burn victim. Hey, I resent that. Wait, shut up. Anyway, the bounty hunter was patrolling a rather strangely colorful forest when... Get to the good part. Wait. Yes? The red, blue, and black mercenary responded. I'm trying to, however you successfully started bugging me. Shut up or I'll cut off it where it won't grow back. Whimper. Better. Now, he came around a tree, finally sighting his target. A small pink pony with curly hair was happily bouncing along. Ponies can bounce? Wade asked. Not real, Deadpool. Stop bugging me. Fine, sheesh. Now. He unslung the rifle from his back, taking careful aim, ready to kill the little pony, only to... What you up to? Pinkie asked from behind Deadpool. I'm getting ready to... Shoot. He froze and turned to stare at the pony. Ew, was his only word as he started to stare at the bouncing pony. That's mean. Cupcake? Deadpool blinked several times, staring at the pony. I want to kill you and you offer me cupcakes? Sure, the Arthur won't kill me. Deadpool blinked. You know about the author? Pinkie nodded. Yep. Don't you? Deadpool smiled, but it was impossible to tell with the mask. You're a small pink pony that can talk and break the fourth wall. Yep. Deadpool couldn't help but smile. Wait, then why did the author have me after you? Plot device. Work with it. Pinkie shrugged. How the... As he said, plot device. Deadpool facepalmed. Really? That's the best he came up with? Deadpool, I've had a trying day. Now be quiet. No, I'll tell you what I want. I want... Screw this. I'm taking the role of God here. Ha, Deadpool, you're a pony. No, I'm not, he yelled, jabbing a hoof towards the last sentence. Hoof, Wade. Hoof. Damn it. Hey, Pinkie glared at the mercenary. He's trying to keep this K-rated. Well, he was, but then he did this thing with the naughty jokes, and presto! You're there, I'm here, a parade of ducks are somewhere in Switzerland. ... Arthur, are you alright? How did you know about Switzerland? Long story. I'm speak 1337. Translation. Look, I'm speaking elite. Wade. That was cool, Daddy. Pinkie. Tacos, smiles. Alright, that's it. I tried to get you two out of my head, and this happened. God, no more. My brain hurts. Pinkie and Deadpool stared at me as I walked away, reaching out to hit the keys. What would he say here? Probably, I'm getting back to Fairy Harry. I heard that. Author's note. Boredom and sleep deprivation are not a good combination. I shall now beat my head on the wall. Author's note 2. Yeah, it's bad. I don't care. Oh my goodness. such a shame, viewers. It's such a shame that, unfortunately, that this author chose to completely give up on his story. It is very most unfortunate. But anyway. So, anyway, I'm just going to take a little break there and kind of just going like, how's everyone doing in the chat? Hope everyone's having a good time. And judging by the poll that we've been putting on since yesterday, it looks like that on Monday we will be doing some Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction. Of course, that could probably change, but in any case, it could be either Sonic the Hedgehog or Digimon. So, hopefully, it'll either be a hedgehog or some anthropomorphic animals that can talk. But mind you, they are actually both the same thing. But yes. That was very good. So, I believe that now it's time for one last fanfiction. And I'm going to pick... I'm going to pick this one. Deadpool versus Chapter 1. Oh no, it's just called Deadpool versus. This one is by the Crimson Nutcase. Deadpool versus. Deadpool fights a bunch of villains from everywhere. Crossover with stuff, I'm bad at summaries, give it a chance, also bad at grammar. Disclaimer. All characters belong to their respected owners. Update next will be Jason versus a lot of ninjas. Update will take a bit very hard for me to get a computer, but it will get there. So that was the disclaimer. Chapter 1. Deadpool versus. Deadpool woke up. Ah, what happened now? Some stupid writer landing me in something dangerous now. As he looked around, he was in the middle of a remake of a Colosseum, but more futuristic and with no holes. We present you the champion of Earth, a voice boomed, and Deadpool looked around. What, me? As he pointing to himself. Wait, is this punked? Oh, I'm on TV. Can I punch the annoying guy? As a loud, shut up, you moron. The voice at the start of flying duct tape appear other Deadpool mouth and hands. May I present the villains who will be facing the one of champion of Earth, Jason Voorhees, as the hockey mask wearing machete wielding mass murderer appear out of nowhere. What? Why am I fighting a movie villain? I'm from a comic book. As the voice interrupted, get him more duct tape. As more duct tape wrapped around Deadpool's mouth, mumbling something that no one wanted or could understand. The next villain, Leatherface, as a loud rusty chainsaw was heard, and the cannibalistic Leatherface stepped forward holding the chainsaw, making that rusty cane saw sound. Oh god, I'm gonna get eaten, Deadpool yelled once again, getting out of the duct tape. Oh, for the love of... Get something stronger than duct tape! As a sperm whale dropped on top of Deadpool, and a loud cheer was heard from the crowd. And a bowl of petunias dropped next to the whale. Before the petunias dropped, it was thinking, oh no, not a... And it was interrupted from smashing into the ground, and it was said that if anyone could tell why the petunias was thinking, that we would know a lot more about the universe than we do now. Deadpool was being needless crushed by the whale, trying to push up, but it not moving a bit. Now the third villain, Freddy Krueger. At that point, Jason turned to Freddy, and there was a steel wall put around him. No, fighting the other villains, the voice growled, as Freddy smiled seeing Deadpool crawling out from under the whale in a painful way. Oh wait, Krueger, how come up with this? He said, pointing to the sky. You're pushing me, you stupid writer and you read person. You thank you for reading this, but why did you still bring me here? He yelled to wherever the voice was coming from. You are here to make sure the Earth isn't taken over by Loki, as Deadpool looked up. Wait, Loki Norse god claiming to be Deadpool's own daddy? As he started to get confused. There are still more people for you to fight. The second to last, Onaga Emperor of Outworld, as Deadpool's jaw dropped. How many villains are in this? As the Dragon King stepped closer, looking at his evil tail swinging from side to side. There is one more, and may I present Lady Deathstrike, as Deadpool looked up from the floor, drooling under his mask. Oh wow, she's the Moi version, as she looked down at him and angrily. You can try and kill him first, the voice says as she smiled, creaking her knuckles. Chapter 2. Disclaimer. I own nothing but the plot. This is for all the chapters. Deadpool was draped into a circular platform that looked very high above a lot of spikes as Lady Deathstrike standing on the overside. Oh, kinky, Deadpool says, smiling under his mask. As Deathstrike made the long meowed calls came from her fingernails. Oh look, another Wolverine lip-off. Deadpool laughed as the very pissed off Lady Deathstrike ran at Deadpool, slicing at his head, and he ducked under the silver claws. Oh, so close. He taunted as he slid in between her legs. Oh, nice view, as he sliced down angrily. Should that vein on your forehead be throbbing like that? As she turned around and charged him faster, but Deadpool get tackled onto the ground by her. Oh, nice and fast, I see. As she looked around Greer and started punching as hard as she could, pounding Deadpool's face into the ground as she left it a bloody mess on the floor. She got up and creaked her knuckles as Deadpool got up, his head healing. Oh, goody, the funny feeling in my neck is gone. As he got up and started shotting at Deathstrike, as she took the bullets and then it healed herself, the bullets dropping out of her body. Even more wolf rip. As he kept shotting. Yay, yay, fighty time, blah, 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 he says in a sing-song voice. Deathstrike charged at him, stabbing him in the chest and kicking him over the edge in the platform. Oh, God! As he falls and Lady Deathstrike walks away triumphantly. As Deadpool was falling, his arms off the back of his hand whistling. And the winner is Lady Death. Before the voice could finish, Deadpool teleported above Deathstrike, slicing her in half, down the middle, and shoving a grenade in her back where he had cut a hole. Deathstrike tried to claw it out, but it was too late, as most of her torso was blown to bits. Oh look! Fireworks! As Deadpool didn't give her a chance to heal, kicking her off in the area and into the spikes. A loud splat was here. And sadly, the winner is Deadpool. As Deadpool takes her bowing, smiling under his mask. Hey look! I won! As he jumped up and down, yelling that over and over, and as he got teleported to a small room with a bed, and that was about it. Aw man, is that it? As he jumped on the bed. No cheeses, puffs, or anything, he growled, falling asleep. Chapter 3. Deadpool sat there on the bed, waiting for a plot development as he suddenly appeared in a commentator box. What now? Ooh, microphone, Deadpool said happily, grabbing in his staff and started talking nonsense. Shut up, you fool! You're here to commentate, as Deadpool raised an eyebrow under his mask. Why? As the voice finally got a body, and it was a small, fluffy poodle, and Deadpool started laughing. What? The poodle asked as Deadpool kept laughing. If you're laughing at my current body, this form is the fourth most feared and honored animal on our planet. As Deadpool kept laughing, the poodle as its eyes glowed red and shot lasers at him. Deadpool got hit right in the chest and came out the other side. Ow! How can a poodle do that? As the hole in his chest started to heal. Just shut up and commentate, the poodle hissed as they both got headsets. Wow, these are amazing, as the poodle rolled his eyes. Welcome to the arena. There will be a change in the fight tonight. Why? Because I can. As Deadpool now found himself in a room with Jason Voorhees on one side, a group of ninja dressed in black ninja suits holding swords, another assortment of ninja-style weapons. Well, this isn't the bathroom, Deadpool says, just as the ninja started throwing ninja stars at him. Hey, cut that out, as Deadpool's arm got sliced off by a very bloody machete. Ow, that was my throwing arm. I'm gonna kill you, asshole, as soon as I get my arm back. As he saw the ninjas charging at him, he did a backflip kick on Jason, making the 6-foot killing machine stumble back, and as the ninja run right into him. Deadpool grabs his arm from the ground and puts it where it used to be. Come on, work! As his arm starts to heal back. Ah, good as new. As he sees a minigun. Now where did that come from? Oh well. As he starts mowing down the ninjas and making holes in Jason. Ah yeah, I'm amazing. He yells as most of the ninja drop down dead with bullet holes in them. Jason turned to Deadpool, ignoring the bullets. Well, you're gonna be a problem, aren't you? As Deadpool grabs his katanas. Okay, ninja are dead, mostly now to chop till he drops. As he charges at Jason. Only to get Jason foot in the face. Ah, no! As Deadpool slides across the floor, his nose broken and bleeding, but starts healing as he stands up. Oh, you SOB. You're dead now. as Deadpool charges at Jason, jumping over him this time and slicing downwards, cutting off both of Jason's arm, the machete clanging on the ground. Ha! Deadpool gets punched in the face up Jason with his other arm, then it starts to grow back. Ah, what? Who gave the villain a healing factor? That would be me, making it more fair, the voice of the poodle said into the microphone. Stupid laser-firing poodle, as Jason picked up the machete and started running at Deadpool. Deadpool ran right at him as well as holding his swords, and everything started going in slow motion. Next thing you know, I'll get a black trench coat and old Jason there will have a lot of clones just standing there not doing anything. The swords clanged together. Deadpool kicking into Jason's kneecap and rolled back as Jason fell to one knee. That fear I see in your eye? Deadpool asked, raising his sword and clenching his swords and throwing up and landing punches and kicks as Jason goes flying to the ground. Deadpool grabs his sword. I'm gonna kill you. As Deadpool jumps on Jason, digging his sword in and slicing him in half from the head to the toes. Stay down, you freak with a mask. And the winner is Deadpool, the poodle said in a disappointed sounding voice. But the crowds had started chanting, Deadpool! Deadpool! As Deadpool took a bow, grinning under his mask. Thank you, thank you. I'll be here killing all week. As Deadpool looked up from the bro and saw he was no longer in the room he was in before, but now in a boiler room with red lights in the background, and an evil laugh was ringing around the place. I didn't even get a rest. That's just unfair. As Deadpool started walking around, a katana in his hands. And unfortunately, viewers, that was the last entry that he had. But yes, unfortunately, the technical issues at the beginning of the stream did put a little dampener on proceedings, but they were not going to stop us. So I apologize for that, but I'm glad that we were able to stick around and get something close to an hour. So all I'll basically say is thank you everybody for just sticking around, and thank you everybody for tuning in, and be sure to come back on Monday for some Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction, or maybe some Digimon. You never know when the poll's going to end and what could happen in the twist. So check out my Twitter if you wish to vote. So thank you very much, everybody. And until next time, have a very wonderful time. Have a very wonderful weekend. Until the next Bad Fanfiction Live. Toodle pip!